хотів зобразити Україну.
I wanted to depict Ukraine. I will add fields here. Overall, I chose the characters from the Kotegoroshko cartoon, because that was one of the first fairy tales I ever heard.
Before the war in the Donbass, Taras Nassar drew paintings and taught at a university. But in 2014, he was forced to leave the city together with his wife and newborn son. The man took an active part in the Donetsk Maidan, where people were rallying to support Ukraine's independence. During one of the rallies, militants took him prisoner.
Приїхали 4 автоматники і забрали мене в катівню.
4 men with assault rifles came and took me to the dungeon. They said they have 3 complaints against me: teaching Ukrainian, participating in Maidan events, and possession of drugs.
Taras was lucky because he was released by the militants, so he would be able to make a birth certificate for his newborn son, who was just 3 days old at the time. That gave him a chance to escape.
We put everything necessary in backpacks, as well as some diapers. We hid at our friend's place, who later took us to the railway station and helped us escape.
Her family moved to Lviv. Since then, Taras has been going back to Donbass, but as a volunteer. He helps soldiers on the front lines. There in the trenches, he spent every free moment painting.
When I was on the front line in Pisky, wearing a bulletproof vest and a combat helmet, I was still painting. This is how the church looked in 2015. Now, it looks different. Nothing left of the domes or the bell tower.
At first, Taras was sweeping Lviv's streets to earn some money for his family. A Lviv park director heard about the Donetsk painter and offered him a job.
I found him and I bought this painting. Later, I found out that he is living in poverty and sweeping streets, that he has 2 children, and I decided to help him because an artist needs to use a brush, not a broom.
The grey walls in the park are gradually transforming into real works of art thanks to Taras's talent. Locals are ecstatic.
It is very beautiful, and before it was just a rundown wall. Now it is pretty. Colors are very soothing. Our Markian loved it. We go strolling here from time to time, and before it was empty and grey. It was sad, but now it is very nice. Kids can learn Ukrainian history from these drawings.
The artist is dreaming about creating a museum of paintings about the Ukraine-Russia war and hopes that someday he will be able to paint the walls of his native city of Donetsk. Reported by Yulia Bil, UATV.